So Good.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The government shutdown is poised to become the longest ever this week as the impasse between Democrats and Republicans is dragged into a new month. Millions stand to lose food benefits, health care subsidies set to expire, and there are few real talks between either party on how to end it. Long lines at some of the nation's airports because so many TSA agents have called out sick. Air traffic control shortages, also a very real problem, says ABC aviation analyst Steve Ganyard.
We're getting to the point where the air traffic control system is going to be unsafe, where you're not able to pay salaries that people need to survive. And they're going to go out and they're going to do other things to earn the money that they need to support their families.
Candidates in New York City, New Jersey, and Virginia are making their last-minute pleas to voters before tomorrow's general election. Mayor's race in New York, governor's races elsewhere. California voters also deciding if they want to give state lawmakers the chance to redraw congressional maps. This is ABC News. Another strike on a boat in the Caribbean. Here's ABC's Mary Bruce with more on what President Trump is saying about it.
Asked point blank if the U.S. is going to go to war with Venezuela, the president said he doubts it. But then he also refused to rule out land strikes there. The president has been expanding his campaign against drug cartels, conducting 15 strikes in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific since early September, killing 64 people in all. Now, these strikes are targeting boats that the U.S. alleges are smuggling drugs, but the administration still provided any evidence of any crimes.
Big parade in Los Angeles today for the World Series champs. This fan after Game 7 Saturday night.
Amazing to witness history. That'll go down in history. I think 11 innings. We came back from behind, down 3 runs.
They'll have a parade and an event at Dodger Stadium. The players traveling along the route in a double-decker bus to get there. I'm Sherry Preston, ABC News.
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to. Nope. I'm sure you've got a perfectly good excuse. Kids, work. I get it. You're busy. So what better time than now? Let's begin. Raise one finger if you're a man. Ladies, none yet. Oh, count in your head if you're driving. Now, 3 more fingers for everyone over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. 1 more if you're not physically active. Another finger if anyone in your family has type 2 diabetes. Another if you've got high blood pressure. If you're overweight, raise another finger. 2 if you're very overweight. And 3 if you're really overweight. You've just taken the world's first audio prediabetes test. And if you're holding up 5 or more fingers, visit doihaveprediabetes.org or talk to your doctor. There's no excuse because prediabetes can be reversed.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
KHOW News Time, 10:03.
A man has died after a street racing crash in Aurora. Investigators say a BMW sedan was racing down Alameda when the driver lost control on a curve. The car left the road, rolled over, causing the death of an unidentified male passenger. The 19-year-old driver and a 17-year-old female passenger were injured in the crash. The driver has been arrested for suspicion of vehicular homicide, reckless driving, DUI, and driving on a revoked license. The Broncos offense again struggled for much of the game, but came up big when it mattered, beating the Texans 18-15 on a last-second field goal. Voice of the Broncos, Dave Logan.
The defense has been really good for the year. The offense has been sort of up and down at times, but late in the games, they've got a bunch of guys that believe they can do it, and that confidence level that you can only get by doing it. They certainly have.
The Broncos improved to 7-2. They will host the Raiders Thursday night. That's the latest. I'm Chad Bauer.
Now, Impact Traffic.
Yeah, pretty quiet ride out here for us right now. We're not dealing with any problems. I-25 south into downtown, a little bunched up there. 270 kind of running hot and cold out of Commerce City, but not really in a delay mode. Construction on I-70 west from, it looks like just past E-470 over to Tower is backing up just a little bit. The 225 looks pretty good. We're C-470 on the drive through Highlands Ranch at about 15 minutes between Ken Carroll and I-25. Heading to the airport on Pena from I-70 to the terminals, 15 minutes. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by Our American Stories.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, we'll explain away some of the most enduring myths about Thanksgiving. You won't want to miss the next episode. of Our American Stories.
Hey there, Denver. It's Ryan Evers for Thermal Home Solutions, thermalhomesolutions.net. Give them a call, 720-215-6141. You're going to want that number because the temperatures are going to start cooling down. Do you ever feel like there's parts of your house that are either heated or cooled inconsistently, especially upstairs? It's probably having to do with your attic. As Jim Perry from Thermal Home Solutions told me, 85% of houses fail modern energy standards, and more than half of your heating or cooling dollar disappears through your attic. That's an unbelievable number. And when I had Jim over to my house for my free energy audit to check things out, I fell into that category. They installed a radiant barrier. They also gave me more insulation. I got to tell you, it's the most comfortable I've been in my house since we moved in. Stop heating the outside, save money, just feel more comfortable in your home. That's what Thermal Home Solutions is all about. Thermalhomesolutions.net is their website, or give them a call, 720-215-6141. That number, 720-215-6141.
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisors. TrajanWealth.com.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Dollar. That's dollar. Enter it now.
Michael Brown is on the move.
We want you to come with us.
From 6:30 KHOW to KOA, 9 to noon.
Please come with us because you don't know how much we love you guys.
Starting November 10th.
I'm very excited about it.
Over on KOA.
Ripped off, bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Hey. Welcome to a Monday. I'm Tom Martino. This is the Troubleshooter Show. Let me bring up my Major, Marc Mager. He is right there in the screen. If you're streaming us, hoping everything is going well, who is blamed for the shutdown? Really, this is a big deal right now. 4 in 10 Americans believe President Donald Trump and congressional Republicans, 4 in 10, say they're to blame for the month-long shutdown. Mark, what do you think? What's your bottom line?
Well, the CR has gone through 17 times in the past. I've heard every Democrat, including Obama, say the worst thing that could ever happen is a government to shut down. So I'd have to say it's the Democrats' fault.
Okay. A new survey found 45% of U.S. adults view Trump and GOP as the GOP as mainly responsible for the second longest shutdown in history. 1/3 of the poll's respondents blamed congressional Democrats, while 22% are not sure. So the majority are blaming Republicans, 22% not sure. Now, it broke sharply, as you would think, across party lines. 80% of Democrats, of course, are blaming Trump, whereas around the same, or Republicans are blaming the Democrats. But it's really a big deal. And I can't argue with Mark's logic in that. How many times have they done temporary measures in the past, Mark?
17 or 18.
Why? See, so somebody is making a statement.
And the Democrats just voted for this exact same CR, identical, 5 or 6 months ago.
How long? So the government really has been operating on temporary
It'll
stuff.
probably be, it's starting to look like it might, this is crazy to think about, but it might be shut down until the Obamacare 2022 COVID stuff that they extended towards healthcare expires, which is going to be at the end of the year. So that's nuts.
That expires anyway, you're saying. So,
yeah, then it's not going to matter. Right now, the Democrats want an extension on that stuff in order to vote. And it's like, well, okay, once it goes away, that argument will be gone.
No, then they would have to do a whole new one. I mean, a whole new one, basically.
Yeah, and, you know, the last person or the last president to sign really a balanced budget was Clinton. I mean, think of how long ago that was. So, I mean, it's like, I don't know what their end game is. And I'm going to say it to both of them. The other thing the Republicans could do is the nuclear option. They could simply say, hey, we only need 50% to pass this. So we'll see if they do it. They did it when it came to Supreme Court justices.
Well, why aren't they doing that now? I don't understand it.
They're afraid that the Democrats will do it if they do it, which is probably true, but I think the Democrats will do it anyway. I think it's no holds bar anymore. I think anything goes, unfortunately.
Tom, I think the real question at the beginning of this conversation should have been, who's going to get the credit for this shutdown? I mean, it's been amazing to watch what's been going on these last, 5 weeks or so?
Yeah.
I drove in here today and the traffic lights all still worked and my hot water came on and the coffee was just as good. It really has shown us just how non-essential almost the entire government really is.
But there are some people really hurting, and air traffic control.
Well, air traffic,
they're not getting paid.
Right. So, I mean, I have two responses to that. First of all, unemployment benefits are available to them, but also...
No, but I'm talking about the air traffic system will be shut down.
Well, you know, there are certain carve-outs that really should be done. I do want law enforcement to be paid. I want the air traffic controllers to be paid. I want the truly essential employees to get paid and remain active. It doesn't work that way,
though, because that money's not allocated.
Well, they got to allocate it and then keep the rest of the government shut down forever.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of live in a bubble, at least I know I do. Let me tell you guys about Pueblo County real quick. Do you realize 40,000 people in Pueblo, 40,000 receive SNAP benefits? The entire county, I believe, is 89,000. Almost half of the entire county is on SNAP.
Wow.
Well, I think that's part of a problem with the system. It's unlikely that 80% of the population
It's a horrible problem, but
really
you can't just
stamps.
rip the... Dimitri, look, man, I can be pretty hardcore, but you can't just rip the Band-Aid off an 8-year-old that's hungry. You can't do it.
Of course you can't.
No, they got to peel it off, and 80% is outrageous.
Oh, I agree. That number is staggering in multiple ways. Like, how is there a community that bad? How is there a community where that many people need assistance? I find it, they must be able to work, some of them. I mean, it's crazy. How can that be possible?
That's a good question. Let's go to the phones. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. I also want to remind people they can text us, okay? They can text us at 747-999-5280. That's for me and my cell phone directly, 24/7. So write that down. You really can reach me 24/7 on my cell, 747-999-5280. And then the iHeart short code, 57739. You can text me there. So I want to go to the phone. Stanley. What's going on with you, Stanley? Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, Tom. Thank you for taking my call.
What's going on, man?
I'm having an issue with a solar provider that came out and was supposed to hook up my house with solar power.
Now, so did you actually sign a contract with them?
Well, and the deal is, Tom, is that it was through the Energy Resource Center. They came out and did an energy audit and decided that part of the package that they were going to provide me was solar power. And so they're actually the ones that signed the contract and did all the legwork behind the paperwork.
Well, tell me, you called the Energy Resource Center?
Yeah, and it's
what is the Energy Resource Center? Help me out here.
The Energy Resource Center is, I think it's, I should do a little more research on it, but I believe it's Colorado's takeoff of the LEAP program, the Low Energy Income Assistance Program, that Colorado.
Okay, gotcha. And where do you live? In what municipality?
I live up in Teller County, Colorado, just outside of Cripple Creek.
And they came to you as a government agency?
Yes.
And they said they were going to help you reduce your energy cost?
That's what they do, yes. And they did. They came in and they did some wonderful work. They we got a hot water heater and insulation and some windows, and they really did all of this great stuff.
What's the name of it again?
It's the Energy Resource Center, and he's in Teller County.
Was all of this work free? Stanley, did they do it all for free?
Yeah, they said that they got money from the utility companies and some federal grants and some other money like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was provided at no cost to me.
So did they insulate your home?
Yes.
Wow.
Windows, it says it's a nonprofit organization founded in 1979. Free or low-cost energy efficiency services, weatherization, utility assistance to income-qualified households.
And did they actually sign up with a solar company?
Yes. There was we had a site inspection, and there was a few solar companies invited to come. And
so which solar company did they sign up with?
The name was Glazer, Glaser, Glazer Solar.
And what were they supposed to do?
They were supposed to install 10 panels on my roof, provide an inverter, and
basically a solar system. Have they done anything yet?
They changed out the meter box for the electrical meter so they could upgrade the meter, and they also upgraded the panel, the electrical panel, and they put the solar panels on the roof.
But what's real? Okay, so basically, they've done a lot of work so far. What is not done at this point? What is not done at this point?
At this point, it's not tied in. It's not hooked up to the grid, and so we're not generating electricity.
But the system is. Let me get this straight. Is the system complete?
It's complete. Minus, there's a net meter that needs to be installed to show how much our power is generating and giving back to the grid, and that's basically it. In the inverter that does that.
Okay, I want to get Brooke White on. Hold on. Alliance Solar, Brooke White, who is Red Rocks Roof and Solar, redrocksrs.com. She serves us our expert and can help us out a little here. So if you hang on just a sec, because I want Brooke to talk to us about this in general, where she thinks the hang-up might be. And then Rick's got an issue with a garage. Tim is calling in with another problem. Please hang on the line. Kachina, tell them we'll get right to them as well. Right after this, I want to tell you about waterpros.net. The best water systems, the lowest prices, bar none. Get a complete system for $46.95. Get out the forever chemicals. Get out all of the PFAS, the plastics, all of the bad stuff, plus drinking water at the kitchen sink, the whole house, $46.95. You'll never get a better price. Waterpros.net.
I was having trouble typing on the thingy, so Joe Lazara.
And Walsh, for people like you, people with integrity.
Good on it, Joey.
I got him. We care about you and your investment success. We're dedicated to your financial goals, so we'll always give you our best efforts because you've earned it. We're Henyon and Walsh and committed to you. Get a second opinion. Call 800-279-5279. Investing involves risk, including the possible loss of principal. Advisory services provided by Henyon and Walsh Asset Management. Securities offered by Henyon and Walsh Inc. Member FINRA SIPC.
Whenever you get in trouble, the first thing you need is an attorney. Don't ever try to defend yourself, even with a massive traffic, a DUI, a fight with a neighbor, whatever it is. Listen, I'm not making light of any of that. If you're accused of something, get an attorney. And Joe Lazara is the only one I know that will talk to you up front free of charge and then offer you a flat rate price for the entire case, so you know exactly what it will cost you. And get this, I've known Joe for 30 years, so I've done the shopping for you. 303-429-6200.
Joe Keon.
Thank you.
How's it going, Joe? We got another baby boomer event coming up November 13th. This time it's going to be up in Aurora at the Southlands AMC. Is that right, Joe?
How much time do I have?
That is right.
It's hard to say on how long they're going, but let's see. Let me do some math. 1, 2, 3. Like three and a half.
Thank you.
It's very timely, Mark.
I'll turn
Now,
it
you've
off.
seen it before. It's very, very timely for today's economy.
Boy, you're not
people
kidding.
are nearing retirement. They need to keep their money safe. Safe is the whole idea about getting into retirement and then having a guaranteed
Tom. You
income
too.
for life. And the movie talks not only about that, but it talks about Social Security. You know,
I'm getting a little afraid about Social Security, to be
Right.
quite
You know,
honest. It's supposed to
that
run
is
out of
right.
money in 2035.
That's right. They talk about pensions and they talk about 401ks. This movie is a Hollywood production movie, and it's absolutely very popular. As a matter of fact, it's been a sellout every time we've shown it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
People got to sign
I'm
up
really
early
excited.
for this, too. This one's out in Aurora. We haven't done one up that way for a long time. But if you go to mymoneymovie.com, that's mymoneymovie.com, you can get signed up. You're going to learn a lot. Plus, it really is a good movie. We're going to buy the popcorn. We're going to buy the drinks. You're going to have a good time. But more importantly, you're going to learn about guaranteed money for retirement. Guaranteed money. Money that will never go down. You got to join us once again, November 13th, Southlands AMC, 6:30 p.m. Go to mymoneymovie.com and get signed up right now. mymoneymovie.com.
That's all good, but Mark, why is there a hole in the bottom of your popcorn bucket?
I don't know.
Okay.
What movie was that?
God, it could be like Porky's or something. I don't know.
I think it was Porky's, actually. Now I got to look it up.
I love Porky's.
Yeah, whatever movie it was, the guy had someone else reach into the popcorn.
Wasn't that a horror movie?
WHOR.
Yeah, shut up. You know what's funny, too? That reminds me of Tom Hanks was in a pretty good movie called Bachelor Party.
Dude, one of the best ever.
Remember the hot dog scene?
Oh, I love the polite golf clap when he takes it out.
Yes.
Well done. Very nice.
No, the best was when he
She's
was
got it.
playing tennis and he hit it over the fence and he was like cheering for himself for doing that.
Great. Every part of that's great.
What's Tawny contain?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
This is saying the movie was called Diner. I don't remember that.
Oh, it could have been. That was a very impactful movie.
Okay.
All right.
How about them Broncos?
Yeah, you go for that sort of thing, it's a big deal.
That damn defense looked fucking good.
It's championship level D right there. Not compared to our D. Hi, D.
Hi.
Perfect timing.
All right, I'm Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Renew Home Innovations guaranteed lowest price on any major replacement of a furnace or water heater. Guaranteed lowest price, bar none. RenewHomeInnovations.com, 303-904-2000. They want you to put them to the test. In fact, we have quite a few merchants like the Art of Granite and some others that are joining this best price, best value guarantee. So we'll be telling you about them during the show. So Brooke White is with us from Alliance Roof and Solar, RedRocksRS.com. They're formerly Red Rocks, and I'll give you their contact. But Brooke, have you heard of the Energy Resource Center? It's part of a statewide thing, but Teller County did it with them and signed them up for a solar system, new windows, insulation, all kinds of stuff. And in any case, he signed up with a solar system and they installed it, but he said they can't get it hooked up, running. And why is that, Stanley, in a nutshell?
In a nutshell, I just feel like we've been abandoned up here, that he's got other things to do.
Isn't that going to be a core issue? Isn't your electric company core?
No, it's at Black Hills Energy where I'm at.
Okay, but the entire system is complete. It's just not online.
So Tommy said the meter and the inverter are not connected.
Correct. Apparently, there's a net meter that needs installed that measures how much energy we put back into the grid, and then the inverter that powers.
Brooke, whose responsibility is that?
Yeah, great question. So, Black Hills comes out after Teller County or whoever the AHJ is says that final inspection passed. But that doesn't mean the system is ready to go, because Black Hills does their own inspection. And until the solar installer can put everything together to pass Black Hills inspection, it will not be up and running.
So where do you think the hang-up is? Stanley, was your system complete? Now, the system itself is complete, right, Brooke? Doesn't it sound complete to you?
It needs an inverter. The contractor involved is not passing inspections. So whether the inspection needs to be passed through the jurisdiction like Teller County or City of Cripple Creek, that could be one hang-up. The second hang-up could be that they're not passing the Black Hills inspection. So there's two of them.
Do you know, Stanley, which inspections have been done?
I don't believe any inspections have been done. I don't think any inspections that way has been done.
All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I want to put Deputy Doc is listening. He said he can take cases. I want him to call up should we, Brooke, to find out if it passed inspection, should we just ask Glacier straight up? The solar company?
I would go to the AHJ, so I would get this gentleman's address. I would see who's responsible for permits, like I said, City of Cripple Creek or Teller County, whoever it might be, and they'll be able to open up an inspection report and see if a permit was pulled, and then all of the corrections.
So you would go. You would go to where right now? Where should Deputy Doc start?
The AHJ, the authority having jurisdiction. So wherever you pull permits through.
Okay.
For that address.
Stanley, where were the permits pulled from? Teller County?
He doesn't.
I have seen no permits.
You've seen no permits? Okay, we're gonna have to give Deputy Doc. He'll have to call Energy Resource Center, and then he'll have to call Glacier Solar to get to the bottom of it.
Hey, Brooke, how does this free why does this guy get a free solar system? Help me out there. I didn't know there was such things, except for some of the grant money and stuff for commercial. How does this guy get a free solar system?
Yeah, so the state, if certain folks that qualify for low income can get energy upgrades like this, it's common throughout the state of Colorado. So the point of the state is to eliminate folks' bills. So if you install solar and you make the home energy efficient, then you're decreasing or eliminating some of those daily bills that folks are struggling with.
Where do
so that's the idea behind it.
Where do people see if they actually qualify? Like, how do they start? If they're listening right now and go, hey, I want to see if I qualify, what do they do?
Yeah, so you can go to the Colorado Department of Energy, just Google that, and then each county will have a specific resource place, like Teller County has a resource place. They can call them up or look on the website for that specific resource.
That is incredible information, Brooke. That's incredible information. Go to the Department of Energy and see if your county has a resource center for energy assistance.
My only hesitation on this is the projects are always done by the lowest bidder, so you don't always have quality work that occurs. So we get phone calls all the time from folks that were set up with this program, and things aren't rolling the way that they
Right.
should.
Thank you, Brooke. Brooke with Alliance Roof and Solar, 303-704-2449 for commercial systems, by the way. And that could be a home-based business, agribusiness, landlord, warehouse, factory, 303-704-2449. Rick, what's going on with a parking garage, Rick? What's happening?
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Good, man. What's happening with you?
Well, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Yes, sir.
Well, back in September, on September 13th, my son, who's 20 years old, went on a date with his girlfriend down in Denver, and they used the LAZ parking garage at 1587 Lawrence Street. And as they entered the garage, there was an upheaved concrete slab, which damaged the undercarriage of his vehicle to about $5,000 in damage.
Now,
And,
this was
it took me about
a defective slab. So the slab was heaved?
Yes, correct.
What I want to know is this. If it would ruin his car, would it do others?
Yes, it would, and I believe it did do damage to other cars from the response I finally got from the garage company.
All right, I want to talk about that response coming up. I'm Tom Martino. What the heck's going to go on here? Let's figure it out right after this on the Troubleshooter Show, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. By the way, Compass Insurance Group will do your free insurance checkups for the asking, and they will do an objective look at everything. 303-996-9000.
Thank you. Nothing here. You got 6 minutes.
Thank you.
This is Denver's talk station with Michael Brown in the morning and Dan Kaplis in the afternoon. 630 KHOW, Denver. Now, impact traffic.
All right, got a pretty good drive on the freeways. Still dealing with some construction out to the east side. They were working westbound. Now they're on the eastbound side from Tower, heading out towards E470. A bit of a slow spot there. 270, a little bit of traffic to contend with, and I-25 coming south into downtown. But not seeing any big delays on the highways. There is a crash down on Santa Fe. It's northbound at Florida. It looks like it's backing up almost all the way to Evans. One other accident out in Aurora at Smoky Hill and Quincy. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by Our American Stories.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, we'll explain away some of the most enduring myths about Thanksgiving. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
DiscountBath.com. Let me tell you what, these guys are doing our bathroom right now. In fact, the toilet and the sink, we got a pedestal sink, are ordered. I shopped around, and as Tom was talking about the guaranteed lowest furnace prices, these guys are part of it too. The guaranteed lowest price on a bathroom. Think about that. The lowest possible price on a bathroom. You're going to love them. Go to discountbath.com. I don't care if you got a $10 million house or a fix and flip. They got the budget for you. DiscountBath.com. Now, let me tell you about Become the Banker. This is the movie event Joe and I were just talking about. It's simple as this. You go to mymoneymovie.com. You can get signed up. It's at the AMC 16 in Southlands. That's in Aurora, Colorado. Tickets are 100% free. Concessions will be provided. You're going to have a great time. Check out the movie right now. Google it. The Baby Boomer Dilemma. You're going to love it. 6:30. You got to get signed up Thursday, November 13th, mymoneymovie.com.
Very nice. Oh, man.
I don't know, dude.
We know.
Where's Thomas?
I'm here.
Look at your text.
Okay.
Please be an inappropriate photo.
It is.
You got plenty of those, Shannon. I've seen you.
I'm looking at my text, but I don't see anything new.
I'm still writing it.
Oh, okay.
What?
So look at your text in a minute.
Golly. Solid.
All right. right, Tim, we're going to be with you as soon as possible, okay? Just hang on with me, okay? Okay, hold on.
Mark?
What?
Yes.
I'm going to contact this Energy Resource Center this afternoon and find out what do they want or required to get a free solar system. That's a pretty good deal.
Well, you got to qualify. You can't afford to pay your electric bill.
I know some people that are in that position.
Yeah, it could work for them.
I mean, that's like a $30,000 deal now.
I know it. I know it.
There's
Bo, I didn't know you were there. You have to let me know when you're in, bro.
Oh, I was being sneaky today. I'm here. Okay.
I think I would have given you the solar one. Not that I don't trust Doc. I do, but I mean, I think that you know more about the energy part.
Looks like I'll be getting this plumbing call here in
Okay.
a few minutes.
All right.
Barbara. And I'm ready to come in and do that test for an hour, Tom.
All right.
Maybe I can get Dimitri to help me.
Nope, no help.
Oh.
All right, now look at your text.
Jesus.
All right, sir.
No, wait, I didn't hit. Oh, wait.
Hit the send button.
All right. Okay, Mark, got it. That's great. Guaranteed lowest price club. I'm making it a thing.
Hey, wait, I just made it a thing.
I know you did. I love it.
But those, if I happen not to be here,
no, I got
and and it says major radio, you know what it is.
Okay, but I'll do it if you're not there, right?
Exactly.
And I'll talk about your bath, right?
Talk about Mark's plumbing. You don't need too long, though.
D, you're curiously silent.
Oh, well, you guys are.
Hey, does he smell today?
He does. His odor is wonderful. Wonderful odorous.
Signature.
I love his odor.
Signature scent.
His signature stink.
Oh,
it's mahogany.
Mark is just jealous.
Mark is jealous.
Jealous. Oh, jeez.
Oh, somebody had a funny for Mark saying, "Take off your costume. Halloween's over."
Oh.
Yeah, that was kind of mean.
That's so predictable.
It's so old.
Yeah, I think it's fascinating that that caller from Teller County got all that work for free. New windows, new insulation, new solar system. It's zero cost.
Here we go.
D, I'm going to call on.
Hey, by the way, we're going to have more information on those free solar systems. You heard Mark talk about, discount bath, man, and the guaranteed lowest price club. I'm telling you, it's a real deal. Denver Regen, stem cell therapy, same thing, denverregen.com. I love them for stem cell therapy. Mark used them for the guaranteed lowest price on weight loss drugs, and he's doing great. You're still doing great with that, right, Mark?
Well, I'll be honest, man. I've been off of it for 6 weeks, and I put 4 pounds back on, but I'm loving it. Absolutely, I dropped 40 pounds and going back to the lowest price, less than $300 a month for semaglutide. No one's doing that, Tom.
DenverRegen.com. Join the lowest price club. You listen to us for the best values, man. Now, Rick, this parking garage, basically, if they've done damage to cars and stuff, I'm marking this insurance. What are they going to do about it? I mean, first of all, they knew about the condition, especially if it's damaged other cars. So where do they stand with fixing the car or paying for it?
Well, I'm not sure they were aware when the accident occurred, but it wasn't marked or flagged, or it wasn't a barrier to
But you said that you found out there were other cars involved.
Well, I don't know for sure, but when I finally got a hold of somebody, they indicated that some other cars had been damaged.
What are they going to do about it?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Do an investigation.
I'd like to see a picture of it. I can't. I really don't understand what happened. We were leaving downtown in one of these garages literally last Tuesday or last Monday, and I saw a guy going up one of those circles, and he actually just scratched the hell out of his car because he didn't know how to drive. I don't understand what these people.
He's talking about a slab that was. You're talking about from underneath, right, Rick?
Yes.
What did it do? What damage did it do to the car?
It damaged the bumper and basically cracked the bumper and scraped the undercarriage front, like around the wheel well area, dislodged the molding around the wheel well.
And you're saying it's because it could not be avoided?
Exactly.
So I can't. So if you drove there now, is it still like that?
You know, I haven't been back, or my son hasn't been back since it happened. I'm assuming, I hope they would have fixed it by now. But
you should listen. You need to go back and you need to take pictures and you need to see if it's fixed. If it's fixed, good news. Then you can say they fixed it and they knew it was a problem. Right. If it's not fixed, good news. You can say they're negligent and it's still broken.
Hey, Rick, did they tell you why they're not going to pay for your damages?
They said that basically they aren't responsible for any damage to vehicles that are in their facility.
Unless they cause it.
Yeah, did they deny that they had some kind of a flaw in the flooring that caused the damage? Did they somehow blame it on your car being unusually low or kind of or improper driven?
Yeah, that's what we need to know.
It is a lower car. It's an Audi S3, but it's not that low. It's not like a lowrider car.
But Rick, you didn't answer Deputy D's question. Are they denying their floor did the damage, that there was no defect?
They said basically after their investigation that they weren't responsible. That's all they're saying.
Okay, so they're denying there was a defect. You got to go back there and get some pictures, and then you need to call us back, and we'll tell you how to proceed. I'm telling you, that's the only thing you can do, because it's going to be small claims court possibly. How much damage was done?
$5,000.
$5,000.
Almost $5,000.
Rick, did your son take pictures of the floor that caused the damage at the time of the accident?
Unfortunately, no. No, he did
You're
not.
going to have a problem. Listen, Rick, you're going to have a big problem. How about putting it into your own insurance?
I called my insurance, Allstate. They said basically since he was driving and he hit something in the roadway, they wouldn't show the other party liable. So they aren't going to help me with my claim.
Wait a minute.
Sounds like he doesn't have the right kind
of... That makes no sense. No. He doesn't have collision.
You don't have collision coverage, right?
Collision.
Then they should cover it under your collision coverage.
My insurance is going to pay for the damage, but I don't think they should have to. I think it should be
No. Of course they should have to. Then they're going to subrogate.
Right.
And then when they subrogate, you'll get your deductible back. In fact, that's what you should have done. In fact, I think that there's nothing we can do about it. That's why you have insurance, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Is there a picture of it? Can we see a picture of this?
But his own insurance is covering it.
I know, but I'd love to see the picture of it. My God.
Yeah, if you can.
My insurance is going to pay for our damage, but they aren't going to go through the parking garage to get their money back.
How do you know?
That's what they told me.
What is your deductible?
$1,000.
You can go directly against them for the $1,000. You're allowed to do that. If your insurance company is not subrogating, then the claim is yours to go after. $1,000 deductible.
I still, for the life of me though, can someone just answer?
He doesn't have any pictures.
Photo of this?
He says he doesn't have any.
I would love to see it. If anybody's downtown.
Oh, you're talking about the slab. No, they didn't take any pictures. That's what they told him he should do. I want to go to Tim real quick. Tim.
I have a picture of what it...
What? Listen, Send us whatever you have.
I think he said he had a picture.
Send us whatever you have. Let's just, Kachina, we're just exhausting the hell out of this. His insurance is paying for it. He goes after them for a deductible. Okay, that's it. Now, if we want to see pictures, good. Send them to us. Tim, you have an issue with a refurbished car. What's going on?
So I bought a rebuilt title car from a used place up in Aurora that.
So you knew it was rebuilt from salvage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And what happened?
I rolled the dice. I know I shouldn't, but I did. We paid for the car with direct wire. We left with the car happy, so I know the paperwork. Drove home with the car from Aurora to Colorado Springs. As soon as we got out of the car, my wife drove it home by herself. She became very ill.
What?
And it was strange. So she has a history of migraines. So we thought, okay, it's a migraine. She rested for a bit. It got worse. We ended up taking her to the emergency room, had a CT scan, everything, found out nothing.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, man. Hold on. We got to come back to this. This is crazy stuff, but I got to take a break. What the hell is going on that would cause these severe headaches and problems? We're going to find out coming up on the Troubleshooter Show, 303-713-8255. Remember, you have Frank Duran, the real estate man, on your side if you're looking for an analysis of your property and what it will sell for. Frank Duran, therealestateman.com. A complete detailed analysis with no obligation to list. So if you're curious about this crazy market, call Frank 303-920-1622.
Yep.
Thank you for waiting. Just tell me.
For everything. Hey,
I'm
going to tell you right now.
Tell me.
Vestera
Yeah.
and Fuller. You
Okay.
are Fuller of it, and Vestera as in under the ground.
Okay.
Bit of a slow spot there. 270, a little thing to contend with, and I-25 coming
Having a little pooter problem back here. I should rectify it by next hour.
down on Santa Fe. It's northbound at Florida. It looks like it's backing up almost all the way to Evans. One other accident out in Aurora at Smoky Hill and Quincy. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by Our American Stories.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, we'll explain away some of the most enduring myths about Thanksgiving. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
Hey, if you're ever injured in a car accident and you need help, call John Fuller. He'll give you free information on your accident. You don't have to sign up first to get this information. You call John, he says, hey, listen, this is what you do. And he'll give you complete information. If you decide to hire him, it'll still be no out-of-pocket, percentage fee basis, and you still have direct access with his cell phone. You can call or text at any time. If you want this level of service, John Fuller, call him now, 303-597-4500, 597-4500. Hey, listen, Wave 8 Wealth Management, my company, I started. Why? Because I wanted direct involvement with my investors. That's what we do. All of our counselors work directly with you. We do not farm it out to bigger advisors, as most people do in this business. If you want direct interaction with us, if you'd like us to review your portfolio, go to wave8capital.com. That's wave8capital.com. Or you can call us at 303-771-HELP, 771-4357.
Hi.
All right, hang on. There we go. You're down.
Yeah, there you go.
Sounds like she got monoxide poisoning from a faulty exhaust
From the
system.
exhaust, D.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is.
Leaking exhaust pipe underneath the...
Yeah, and I wonder if it was from one of those dealers that sells nothing but branded title vehicles.
He said it was.
Well,
he said they specialize.
Oh, it's probably that. We've had calls about that company before. I forgot what it
Usually, I mean, not a lot, though. They're a pretty big outfit if it's the one. I don't
and
think
they
the
make
one
no
we're thinking
qualms.
of
Yeah,
is an
they make
Aurora.
no qualms about it.
Yeah, they're a national company, and they have it right on their website that they specialize in branded title vehicles.
Hey, Tom, by the way,
Yeah.
you must own the cheapest clock in the world that doesn't automatically change.
Why? Oh, the
Because
one in
it
the back.
It didn't adjust for daylight.
Oh, that one isn't satellite. That is remote control bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably the oldest clock known to man.
No, he just got it a few months ago.
Is it 12?
It's
Did you get it on Temu?
No, it's 1049.
No, he bought it on
Sundial still
eBay.
right on the money.
Well, I really like that clock, though.
Mark, that clock is
There's
accurate.
an L in that, right?
It'll be accurate next year.
No, that means
All
I get to
can
leave.
do, you know what? I tried to find one that was like that satellite set, and I couldn't find one. It is now set, you little rat.
Don't set it, Tom. That I want to leave an hour early.
The show started an hour ago. Tom didn't know we're in our second hour.
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Hour 2.
It's 10:40. It's 10. It's still off by a minute. Let me see.
That's some clock from Temu.
I want to get 50, and I want to get 51 right when it goes to 51. 51, right? 49.
10, 9.
Tom, look at that poll I put up.
All right.
You have a lovely poll, Mark.
Thank you. So say it to Shepard. So say it, Mike.
There. Hold on. That should keep it. All right, let me see the poll. It's a low rider car. But listen, his insurance is paying for it.
Yeah, well, they'll pay for anything. He could have ran into a wall and they'd pay for it.
It knocked my fuzzy dice
It
off.
has
the
nothing
wheel.
to do
anything for you?
with
Oh, no,
blame.
thank you. It's very nice of you to offer. But I'm not
Why don't you
Bingo
order
balls
him
everywhere.
Are you
a
asking
better
about mine?
scent?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not hungry at all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Damaged my tuck and roll.
I'm so happy to hear about your upcoming meeting with Kimberly.
Yep. And
what
my
amazing.
blood tests I have from Ron that he wants, I'm going to coordinate with her.
Yep.
I'm sure they're both going to jive.
Yeah.
And where they don't, I have to go with Kimberly because she's here. I can't be doing that India thing. I mean, and I don't think they depart that much.
There won't be much of a parting. No. Not much. I think you're going to be very...
Also, so the blood work, and then I gotta talk to her about that. Did you get yours yet?
No, she's still not ready.
Not ready yet.
Saw her at dinner yesterday.
They're still not ready. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, tell her to get ready.
Yeah, she better get ready. Kimberly better get ready really quick.
Shut up, you busybody.
Put your clothes on, Kimberly.
Start app and search your favorite league to start listening.
I'm Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, along with ugly Marc Mager. Okay, well, I don't really mean that. By the way,
Look who's calling the kettle black.
You're right. You know, one thing I will say, honest to God, Mark, I mean this sincerely. I went to the race for pancreatic cancer research this past weekend, and my wife, Steph, was putting together a retrospect and all about it, and she's going to post it on social media. And we were looking at some pictures of me in my studio and through the year. I swear to God, Mark, I can't believe that you resisted telling me what I looked like. Oh my God. When I look back at some of these photos, I look like a skeleton with sunken eyes with a greenish tint. Oh, my friend's if you're going through chemo right now, listen, just know this. You can get over that. That's gonna pass. You just got to fight through it. But Mark never made a comment, and he could have.
Well, not to you.
No, yeah, exactly. Tim has this refurbished car that he knew he was buying. What's the name of the dealer, by the way? Because there is a dealer that we've heard from before that specializes in these. What's the name of the dealer?
Well, Tom, I will tell you, but I prefer not to throw them under the bus.
No,
just
no, no,
yet,
we're
because I
not.
don't
We're
want
not.
to
What is the name?
It's Blue Sky.
Is that the one we did, Blue Sky? Okay, anyway, so what did it turn out to be? Exhaust, carbon monoxide?
We don't know. It was inconclusive at the hospital, but what happened was when we got in the car to come home, there was no heat coming out of the car. So I'm like, well, I think I know what that is. I open up the hood. There's no coolant in the car.
No coolant?
So did you add some?
Zero coolant. So there must be a leak somewhere, but I didn't even think to check it before I left.
But it wasn't overheating? It wasn't overheating?
Nope.
It might have not.
only
It
50
doesn't
miles.
necessarily mean there was zero. You just had to add some.
Yeah, when you said zero, like when you opened up the radiator, was it dry inside?
I didn't open up the radiator, but the reservoir was completely
Oh,
empty.
that's not unusual. You can have the reservoir. You're talking about what they call the it's a breather tank more than anything. That can be down to almost nothing. You could still have coolant. Let's put it this way. She wouldn't have made it from Denver to Colorado Springs if there was zero coolant or if it leaked all out completely. It would have overheated.
You would think that, but I wasn't sure.
But listen,
okay, but
she
this is my
needs to
major
figure
question.
out, but you need to figure out why you're getting ill. Did she drive it since then?
Well, this is the problem. I returned it today. I returned it, and I paid with direct a wire transfer.
Well,
I canceled
Tim,
the wire transfer.
Tim, you don't have a right to return it.
I understand this.
Did they
I know
accept
I probably did this out of order.
Did they accept the return when you returned the car and agreed to refund your purchase?
Wait. I've got a much more
Hold on, Mark, hold on. Did you just say, Tim, to Deputy D, that they accepted the return? They allowed you to return it and said they would refund your money?
They didn't say they would refund me, but I have my money.
No.
They don't have my money.
Okay, Tim, I need to know, what did they say when you returned the car? What did you say first? When you returned the car, what did you say?
Okay, so I told them about the problems. I had to get it towed up there. I paid $400 from a tow from the Springs to them. It's up there now. I didn't go with the car.
What did you say to them?
I'm saying this car's got major problems. I'm sending the car back there. Oh, by the way, I canceled the direct wire transfer.
Gotcha.
They said, why did you do that? You shouldn't have done that. And I now agree, but now I'm like,
well, technically, Tim, let's just talk about the technicalities. Then I'll let Mark go with what he was going with. But bottom line is this. Did you buy it as is or was there a warranty?
As is.
Okay. Therefore, you really, honest to God, you really did not have a right to return it and cancel your payment. That doesn't mean I wouldn't have done it, but you did not technically have the right to do that. They sold you a car as is. Now, if they lied to you about it, if they defrauded you, that would have been different. But I'm not sure that was the case. Mark, what were you going to say?
I don't think they did.
I'm baffled how he canceled a wire. That was it. Did you buy it like after 1 o'clock on Friday and then cancel the wire this morning?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, I'm baffled by it. That's all.
So what do they say they're going to do right now?
They're going to look at the car.
Okay. Did they say they expect you? Did they say they expect you to go through with the deal? What did they say about that?
They haven't yet, but I imagine they would. But I'm now like, listen, I drove this car with no coolant in the coolant reservoir. You're probably right. It had coolant in there, 'cause otherwise it would have blown up. But who knows what damage we did from here to there? I have no idea.
You didn't do any damage.
Not only that,
if it didn't overheat, if it did not overheat, you didn't do any damage. So let's figure out what you're going to do, because you're in the wrong so far. I'm Tom Martino. I'm not saying I wouldn't have done it, but you kind of did this ass backwards.
Speaking of urine, who hasn't peed in a radiator, huh? Show of hands.
I haven't.
Oh, my God.
I've never peed in a radiator in my life.
Well, how you have not struggled, Tom. You're not
Peed
one
in
of
a
us.
radiator?
Yeah.
Wait, radiator neck isn't big enough.
For what reason?
Oh, funny.
I was out of fluid in the vehicle. I had fluid in me.
Oh my God.
You're
What?
full of crap.
No, that wouldn't have helped.
You're so, my God, he's like
Shannon, is that why you don't drive that van around? There's not enough pee in the radiator?
I'm joking about the urine, but I did run a case of Moosehead through an engine once that had a leak. Moosehead beer.
Did it plug the leak?
Just to limp home.
Is that still around?
No, but it mostly because of me. I used to, in a van that I drove in the 80s, I had a 55-gallon trash can between the front seats, constantly filled with Moosehead and Foster's.
Jeez.
Constant, occasionally champagne, but mostly Moosehead and Foster's.
No, it's still they still make Moosehead.
That's all
What?
I drank when I was in Summit County.
I had a 55 gallon.
You did?
God,
Yeah, it
I
was the
haven't thought of
cheapest.
Moosehead
It
in
might have been
100 years.
35, but it was a big ass. It was a big industrial trash can.
Is it still?
I don't know. I haven't. When I moved away from Summit County, I stopped buying Moosehead.
Yeah, it was one of well, we just got a lot of it at the mine company. Now,
Wait.
when somebody else was buying, I think it was Little Kings.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I remember those. Those were good. And Mickey's
Creamy.
wide mouths. Those were
Oh,
very
yeah.
popular in high school.
That cream soda beer crap phase.
Who's that? What that
Craze.
was?
Yeah.
Mickey's.
I think
White
that
Mouth?
guy's leaving something out.
What is his actual question for us? Like how screwed he is? Can they come after him for the purchase price? Did anybody understand?
Sure
what
they
was that?
can.
Yeah, of course they can. Is that his
And
actual
I thought,
question?
I thought wire transfers were instantaneous.
No,
within an hour.
it's a little hot.
No, Bo, you have to get them
Yeah.
done. Like at my bank, they have to be submitted before 2 p.m. or they won't be
know.
done
Yeah.
until the next day.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the guy's lucky he was able to cancel.
I can't believe
Very lucky.
I believe he canceled the wire transfer.
No, they don't know what he wants. Kelly's screaming, "Are we done with Tim?"
I'd
No,
like to
let's
call
leave
the
Tim
dealer,
on.
but I don't think that's going to help him.
I don't know
Might
what they
make it
did
worse.
wrong. I mean, he hasn't alleged any wrongdoing on the part of the dealer yet.
Except for his wife almost dying.
From what? From low coolant
Yeah.
in the overflow tank?
Mark, she may have got ill from something other than the car.
Like
Well,
meth.
almost dying isn't even really a problem, is it?
Yeah, almost dying is not much of a problem because it, by definition, it made you stronger.
You're stronger.
Yeah.
Technically.
Survival of the fittest.
No, like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
I bet maybe there was meth in the car.
And it just kind of reeked out on the way to Colorado Springs.
No, like a meth contaminated car or house. Blech.
That's not a bad way to go. It wouldn't be an anti-theft deterrent, but anti-future theft deterrent. A bottle of something labeled OxyContin or something, and it's really just.
Wait, Shannon, in that 55-gallon trash can of liquor, did you also
Yeah.
have like Matilda Bay and California Coolers?
No, this
Oh.
would have been before that. This was 82 to 86.
Oh, they had.
How old are you?
They had Matilda Bay and California Coolers.
Oh, they might. Okay, yeah, but I wasn't.
And Coors Champagne.
Champagne.
They had Coors
Champagne.
Champagne. They did have that.
You are weird.
Well, my dad worked at Coors, and so he would get cases of beer for I think the times $3
Yeah.
for the case.
Yeah. It was $6 when I was in high school.
Yep, and it was that was great. Out there, my dad was at Porcelain, and we'd go out to that double wide trailer and out in the parking lot on kind of the east side of the brewery, and you could get everything. Golf clubs, the mortar and pestle, everything was at that
Mortar and
little shop.
pestle. That's right, because from their
Good company.
ceramics division.
Yep, he made everything.
That's really cool. It's still around.
Oh yeah, It might have spun off CXS, I think it was called, and then
it was spun off as Coors Tech originally.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right.
And then they changed it to those three initials.
Yeah, man. Dad was there for like 31 years.
Wow.
Shannon, didn't they make nose cones for rockets?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Because it wouldn't heat up.
Or at least
it was probably
withstood the heat.
Yeah, I think they made it.
Well, hell, they used to do crazy crap like make bullets. The military had a special line of ceramic bullets that they were testing.
Jeez. Oh, that's interesting.
And missile cones that could withstand Mach 10. Crap like that. He always had a story, but you can imagine my dad always with a story.
Shannon, did you ever go to the free beer bar at the Coors Visitor Center over there?
Maybe 3 times in my life.
Yeah,
not much. Family had a bar.
Yeah.
I had boodles under my bed in 8th grade. I was fine.
I still remember those 2 free beers after school. We would always drive over there in high school.
Weren't they in those little glasses?
No, they were full size. They were full size beers in a Pilsner glass.
Oh.
And then we would bring changes of clothing in our book packs. So then after 2, we'd go to the bathroom and change clothes, and then order 2 more. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That is very smart.
If you would just apply that sort of effort to actual work to me, you would have. I'm sure you heard that too.
Is it true that Coors beer is refrigerated from the second it's packed in a can out to the store?
They all are.
At least back then it was.
Oh.
They all are.
I didn't know. That's got to be expensive to keep it refrigerated.
That's whole part of this process. That's the big deal.
I don't know about all that.
Huh.
Yep.
So in those days, it was unpasteurized, which is why they had to keep it cold at all times.
Yeah, they ship IPAs across the ocean back then.
Yeah, that's why they have so much hops.
They didn't have coolers.
Mm-hmm.
Would the beer spoil if it wasn't refrigerated?
No, the preservative, that's why they're so hoppy.
Yeah, the hoppiness masks the flavor of spoiled beer. That's why India Pale Ale was developed, because they would ship it from England to India.
Ripped off, bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Hi, Tom Martino here. Welcome to the show. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. For those streaming, we got Major Marc Mager. Well, for not just streaming, but on the camera, my lower right, you have Major Marc Mager at Satellite Casa Studios, and I'm at my Casa Studio. And welcome. Now, here's the deal. We got this really queer circumstance because his wife got sick in a car. We don't know why. And then he brought it back and he canceled his wire. And there's so many questions up in the air with Tim. Bottom line is this. Tim bought a car from Blue Sky. He paid by wire. He knew it was a rebuilt from salvaged car. And they drove it home to Colorado Springs, or his wife did, and she became very ill. Now, the reason for that illness was never determined. But in any case, he said that the coolant reservoir was low. For all we know, it could have been low from the time he took delivery. Coolant reservoirs are not coolant in the engine. That is for expansion. It's an expansion tank. And often you can have that run very low and still have plenty of coolant. And you can tell that because the car wouldn't run without coolant. It would overheat. If the car did not overheat, there was no damage done to the car. In any case, he paid to have it towed back to Denver from Colorado Springs. He was afraid of the car, and he canceled his wire. Now, where do we leave it? Did your wife, aren't you the least bit curious as to what was wrong with your wife?
Of course. We got a CT scan. I didn't even think about carbon monoxide until I put into the Google machine, what happens when you run your car without coolant? Is carbon monoxide an issue? Because she has
It has nothing to. You didn't run it without coolant. Why the hell do you keep saying that? It would not have
Because
made the trip.
I'm a layman. I see no coolant in the reservoir. I think there's no coolant. So
Okay.
I agree with you. That's just what I thought.
Okay, so.
And the symptoms were of carbon monoxide poisoning.
I still, what's the call about, though? Are you wondering if they can come after you? Because, yes, they can.
Okay. So how do I best protect myself, being that I'm up this creek?
Well, you negotiate with
them. For
them.
the car, if they fix everything, how do I figure that out?
You negotiate it. First of all, you have it checked out before you buy it, like you should have done from the beginning.
Okay. Is there a place in Aurora you can recommend that's close to Parker Road?
Wait for what, though?
To check it out.
Well, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going to have them check it out before I accept the car again and pay for it, which I don't mind doing. I like the car. I purchased it in the first place.
What is the car? You never said what it was.
It's a Crosstrek, 2021 Crosstrek.
Cool.
Okay. 2021.
I mean,
what did you pay for it?
I just don't. 17, just under 17. It had 30,000 miles on it.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
who makes the Crosstrek?
Subaru.
Subaru. You know what? That's a good deal, man.
I like the car.
Okay.
I'd wait to
they
see.
have tons of good deals.
I would wait
so
to
nice
see.
To me so far.
Yeah, let's see what the
I'd
dealer
wait to
says.
see what their.
They got the car back today, right? So let's see what they have to say about it.
And then if you want to get it checked, why does it have to be there? In that area?
Because if I drive it, because I don't want to go like 80 miles away to get it checked.
We're not talking about 80 miles away.
I guess I could.
I would go to Sheridan Autotech. I would go to Sheridan Autotech. They do a pre-buy inspection for $120. That's what I would do.
I mean, that's not but 10 miles away.
So what would you? I'm just curious. What would you do if you own this car dealership, Tom? And this car, the payment gets 100% canceled, and the car shows up on a tow truck. Then the guy shows up and wants to take it and drive it somewhere 30 miles away to get checked out. Would you be cool with all that?
If I had to resign myself to fixing the car and I want to get it sold, I would have no problem having him get it checked out. I mean, the guy doesn't sound like a thief to me. I mean, he paid to have it towed back.
Me neither.
He paid to have it towed back. So I think I would trust him. Okay, Tim, let us know what happens. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Barbara, you have a question on plumbing. What's going on, Barbara? Welcome to the show. What's happening?
Okay, thank you. Okay, we have hot water heat that's under the floor, hot water heat.
Now, this is a place you've owned for a while?
Yes.
Okay, and you have hot water. So you have in-floor radiant heating, it's called.
Correct.
Wow, that's beautiful heat.
It is. I go barefoot all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so the plumber who installed it and has checked it every year I don't even know, we've had it a long time. He's retired.
Why do you have it? I don't get it. Why do you have it checked every year? What is actually checked?
To see if there's any leaks, if there...
What is all that noise, by the way, on her line? Shannon, do you know what that noise is?
Annoying?
Well, yeah. Is it her line?
It's not yours.
It's getting worse.
Yeah, we can hardly hear you, Barbara. Now, what happened there?
It was Mark.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, Barbara.
Barbara, you're 100%.
Okay, so Barbara, your in-floor radiant heat you had checked. Why did you have it checked?
We had them checked for any leaks and to make sure that the coolant.
Okay. Very proactive. Very proactive.
Okay, so now he's retired. can you give me the name of a reliable plumber that won't take advantage of us? That will come up to we live near Neverland.
Oh, that's a whole different story. Honest to goodness, it is. Because I would have said Fix It 24/7, Plumline Services. I would have said Renew Home Innovations. I don't know what to tell you in Netherlands. I really don't. We'd have to check to see who goes there. Geez, that's a good. Let's see. Why don't we just research this for you instead of making you hang on hold?
Tom?
Yes.
I could check it out and find out who would be a good boiler guy that goes up
Thank
to
you.
the Boulder area.
Would it be a boiler guy that we would use? You're a wealth of information, Bo.
Yeah, and Barbara, what kind of boiler is it? Is it copper tube, cast iron?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I know about in-floor heating systems. It's being heated by a hot water boiler with a pump. So if Kelly can get your number, I'll think about it and try to find a good contractor that I know up in your area.
Oh, I would love that. Thank you so much.
All right, why don't you hold on and we'll get your information and get back to you. Bo, I'd love to know how you find them and where we find them for this because that's a great idea.
Sure, okay.
And by the way, if you're looking for water, pure water, soft water, drinking water, getting rid of chemicals, getting rid of forever chemicals and plastics, nanoplastics, and chlorine, and you want great water for your entire house, this is a special you can't refuse. $46.95, the guaranteed lowest price club. Waterpros.net. They've joined our lowest price guarantee. That's $46.95 for a whole house system that you're not going to beat, along with triple filter reverse osmosis drinking water. That's waterpros.net.
Thank you.
I turned off news altogether.
I hate to say it, but I don't trust much of anything.
Could you put it, I know, because I put some herbs in there, just right on top of it.
It feels like it's trying to divide people.
If we got clear facts, maybe we can calm down a little.
NBC News brings you clear reporting. Let's meet at the facts. Let's move forward from there. NBC News, reporting for America.
Let Excel Roofing light up your life with Excel lighting. Excel Roofing has architectural fixed LED lighting that blends into your home perfectly and then comes to life when you light it up with your smartphone. Hundreds of thousands of colors, millions of combinations, all controlled by your smartphone. Even AI if you want. Give them a call. No, better yet, get your estimate online almost instantly at excelroofing.com. They are the guaranteed lowest price club. Excelroofing.com, the guaranteed lowest price for your permanent LED lighting for holidays or any other occasion. Excelroofing.com. John Fuller, I'll tell you what. It's not the guaranteed lowest price, but it is the guarantee that you talk to an attorney up front for no charge, and he's the only PI attorney who doesn't require you to sign up first. You can talk to John Fuller up front, no obligation whatsoever, and then get all of your questions answered. If you decide to hire him, you still get access with his private cell phone. You can call or text at any time. 303-597-4500. 303-597-4500. That's John Fuller, 303-597-4500.
Very nice. 3.5
Thank you very much for that, sir.
inches.
So is Mark back on? His mic was bad.
I don't see him.
I'll just put my pretty face on.
Yeah.
You're stuck with my pretty face, YouTube morons. You frickin' morons, you ought to love my face.
There it is.
There it is. You know what?
Yeah.
You know, I was distracted from my
What'd you get distracted from, Tom?
From my, I'm putting it on the YouTube here, on my free rides in my helicopter venture.
Yeah, don't you owe a couple of rides to
Yep.
people?
I don't know if I actually got a sign-up sheet yet. But I am ready now.
No, Mark. He was there a minute ago. What was his deal?
What?
We thought maybe you were sabotaging yourself so you didn't have to work.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what happened, man. All of a sudden, you know the green light on the Comrex when you're talking?
Yeah.
It was solid green. It would not go away. And I had the mic muted. It was weird.
Weird. So it was the hard connection that was making the noise.
Yeah, I just hit disconnect and reconnected, and that was that.
Have you recently accidentally spilled any fluids in that area?
Nope.
Peed on any equipment
Nope.
in that area.
Nope, no urination. Nothing
We are
spilled.
part of the urination. One of my favorite Janet Jackson songs.
Urination?
Oh, that was Rhythm Nation. Sorry, my bad.
You are a very witty man.
Fortunately, I've been able to monetize that into, well, technically homelessness. We.
So Shannon, whatever happened to April Sesbaugh? Is she still around?
Swingers.
I'm Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. I think Mark is temporarily disconnected, or is he back on?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good,
bro. Good. Don has a follow-up. I don't know exactly what this call is about, Don. Freshen me up here, bro. What's going on? Don?
I'm here, and nice talking with you guys again.
When did you call us? When was your first call, Don?
Well, it's not a follow-up for me. When I called was last Friday.
Oh, okay.
But or 2 Fridays ago. What I'm doing, I'm following up with our friend Mike with the 57 Chevy, who called you 3 times about setting the dwell on his car.
Right.
I went there Saturday and took care of it.
Oh, good. So what was the problem he was having?
Not knowing how to install the points on his 57 Chevy.
And why do you know this? Are you an old fart?
Well, of course I am. And I'm a hoarder. I saved all my old tune-up kits from back in the 70s and 80s before we all went to electronic ignitions and and the more modern style of ignitions with the coil packs and that. But I'm an old guy, 68, not quite old, but old enough. I did a lot of tune-ups as a young man and a kid, and took about 2 hours to straighten it out. When I left, it was running like a purring kitten. He still needs help with carburetor and stuff. I gave him some references, and we'll see how things go. But you guys can ring your bell. Problem solved.
I'm going to ring my dinger. I love using my
That's
dinger
great,
when I
Don.
can. Don, thank you very much for allowing me. And you said you're 68, not quite old. You're plenty old, bro. You're
Yeah,
plenty.
I know. It's all a matter of relativity.
When I think, honest to God, when I think of 72 and I think, who's 72? Or when I see something written about me and it says Tom Martino, 72, and I go, well, who's that old man? And then, golly, those years sneak up on you. But you know what? It's not how old you are, right? It's how old you feel. Or who you've, never mind. Okay, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. What words of wisdom do you have? What words of wisdom do you have when you get older? Here's what I say. Don't squander any 1 year. Every year is important. Every single one of them. Every year is important. That's all. I don't think any time is more important than another. I don't. Now, when you're building a foundation and you're younger, that's really important. Building a good foundation. And don't ever take your health for granted. I didn't get healthy, and I shouldn't even brag about this. I got cancer, right? And I was so proactive with my health, but what the hell? Here's what I'm saying. I think a lot of that's environmental, but here's what I want to get at. I didn't get healthy until I was 47. I really, really worked on it from 47. But up to that point, I was overweight. I ate terribly. I was one of these ones who thought about working out, so I thought I did. And I just really never did anything till 47. And so don't wait that long. If you do just a few things here and there, and I tell my son this, you don't have to do anything major if you just do it a little at a time. Devin, what's going on? Devin, welcome to the show. Hey, I took the 15, right, Shannon? I'm getting a little.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Devin, what's going on with Home Depot?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thanks for having me.
Good, man. What's happening?
So basically, my wife and I decided to remodel our kitchen and use Home Depot's Kitchen Design Center. We used them to kind of design everything. They came in, measured the kitchen. We did new appliances with them, kind of went through that whole process. At the beginning, we started with appliances and then ordered cabinets, and got everything kind of started to install. We're now, 90% completed with the install of our kitchen. But
wait a minute, did you buy the stuff
design,
hold on. Did you buy the stuff plus have them do all the installation?
No, we didn't have Home Depot's installer do the installation because they were really, really expensive.
Okay, so they supplied the appliances and the cabinets, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Gotcha. All right, keep going, sir.
So we used another construction company to do the install of the cabinets, which was it's a custom home builder. He did the trim work for the cabinet install. That being said, we have cabinets installed, countertops installed, most of the appliances installed, but we found that the oven that was selected before the kitchen was designed does not fit the built-in cabinet that it was designed for the kitchen. So we have an oven and cooktop that we cannot install into our kitchen because of
Are they one piece, the oven and cooktop? Are they one piece or are they two matching pieces?
It's two matching pieces. So the cooktop is one that inserts into the countertop, and then the oven is a built-in wall oven that slides inside of the cabinetry.
Okay, so the cooktop slides, the oven goes above.
No, the other way.
The other way around.
Mm-hmm.
The other way, yes.
The cooktop sits on the counter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And then the oven slides underneath it, right?
Correct, yes.
And the cooktop, why would not fit? That doesn't make sense because that can be cut into place.
Yep. So the cooktop does fit. We had the countertop people cut the countertop to fit the cooktop. It's the oven that does not fit in the cabinetry.
And they're the ones that designed, and they're the ones that designed this with that oven in mind, right?
Correct. Yes. So we purchased the appliances well before we even finalized the kitchen design. Because Home Depot told us that it's best to do it in that order to ensure that the appliances all fit.
Well, it doesn't matter what they told you. They're responsible. If they did all of that together, you bought the appliances and you bought the base cabinets, it's up to them to make sure they fit. I mean, they designed it for you, right?
Yes. And I agree with that. And that's the problem that I'm having is that I brought this to their attention about a month ago when my installers were there to finish the install of the appliances. So I brought that to their attention via email with some measurements. I spoke with the actual design center and the manager at the location that I was using. They informed me that they needed to kind of do some research on their end, and they scheduled their appliance installer to come out to my house, which I met with them. They measured it. He confirmed my issue that the oven would not fit in the cabinetry. So
what are they going? Here's what I want to know. I want to know what they're going to do for you.
So at this point, a month later, the last communication that they've actually responded to was that they offered to send me basically pieces of a cabinet, non-built, and then they would, and then I had to pay for the cabinet that's already installed to be removed, and then I had to pay for the new pieces to be rebuilt in the kitchen.
Hey, Devin, let me explain. Properly. Let me explain something to you. What you're talking about is many cabinets come as flats. Okay, the idea of assembling the cabinet. Don't put too much weight on that. That's not a big deal for an installer, okay? It's not. That part
I know that it's not.
That part doesn't bother me. The part that bothers me is the extra labor that you have to pay for to have the old base cabinet removed and the new base cabinet installed.
Correct. And so I brought that to their attention as well. And basically what their stance is at this time is that they're willing to give me basically like a $500 gift card to
Wait a minute.
Home Depot.
How much will the extra labor cost you?
Right now I have a quote for the installer at a price of $2,600.
What? $2,600. Wait. That to me sounds like he's taking advantage of you, Devin. To remove that base cabinet, assemble a new base cabinet, and install it should not cost $2,600. It really shouldn't. Listen, man, I've done enough projects.
The problem is that it's not just the base cabinet removal, because I 100% agree. If you're just pulling a base cabinet out and then putting one in, that's 100%, that's expensive, and I would agree. But the problem is that because the countertops are already installed and the flooring, which is a laminate vinyl flooring, which is a floating floor, is installed as well, the cabinets went in before the flooring. So to get that base cabinet out, the flooring has to be part of the flooring has to be removed to be able to slide that cabinet out. And then you also have flooring reinstall, as well as the cabinet would be 100% custom, so they would have to fully, because they're just going to send me pieces of cabinetry.
No, I get it. I get it.
And then you got to cut it custom. So,
and what about the countertop? Does the countertop have to be redone?
So that is the kind of big holdup that I was not really happy with their kind of fix of it, because the countertop where the seam, so the countertops are fairly large. So in that area, there's actually two pieces of countertop that have a seam.
Yes.
that seam is right above that oven. So the installer, when he came out to bid it, he told me, he said, I will do my best to get, if we have to go this route, I will do my best. He goes, but I cannot guarantee that your countertop will survive because the quartz overhang, their recommended overhang is about 12 inches. The cabinet that's coming out is 33 inches, and the seam is right in the middle, so it's well further than what quartz is strong enough to withhold.
You know what? They need to help you, man. This is bull crap.
Tom, I got an idea. Devin, can you go buy an oven that does fit the existing cabinet that's already in place?
Oh, that's too logical.
Well,
yes. So that was my kind of.
I mean, that seems
Hold on.
really
Hold on. Shut up, D. I'm sorry. I'm a little pissed I didn't think of that. Devin, what is the answer?
What's the holdup?
So my original response to them was, hey, I think we can just swap this oven. Let's get a smaller one.
Right.
And that will fit in the cabinet. You guys can.
We get it. We get it. What did they say? Just skip to that part. We get it. That you wanted a substitute oven. What did they say?
So they told me that they would not return the oven that I had already purchased.
Oh, that's bullcrap.
The oven and cooktops have to be matching in manufacturer to ensure that you have a manufacturer's warranty.
You know what? That is bullcrap. Well, how hard would it be to swap out the cooktop too?
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be hard at all. I mean, we haven't even installed either of the appliances.
Devin,
They're still
so here's what I'm going to ask, because you seem to fill in all the background we don't need every time. Here's what I'm going to ask you. Are you telling me that with the purchase of a new cooktop and a matching oven, you could easily swap it out?
Correct.
Then these guys at Home Depot need to be told that. Deputy D, there's no reason for them to put up this roadblock.
Well,
that's crap.
Well, we don't know if there's what the roadblock is, Devin. Will they accept this pair of cooktop and oven for a refund? Will they give you your money back if you brought it back to the store?
They told me no.
What?
Why not?
Sold it to you in error.
But did they give you a reason that you wouldn't get a refund? Has it been too long? Is that what the reason is?
So they said that it is past their return date, which was hard for me to understand.
But it's not your fault. These freaking idiots. That's not your fault.
Devin, maybe they could give them in-store credit instead of an actual cash refund. Have you tried that?
And I did ask them about that because I was originally going to replace them with them, and they basically took that as that's
Listen,
not
how long has
here's
it been?
the deal.
Mm-hmm.
D, you can make his argument. I mean, what right do they have to say you're past the return date? The reason I'm past the return date is because of you.
So if I understand this correctly, you can't just go buy a new oven because they only come as a set. Is that what's going on, Devin?
That's correct.
Okay. And then how long has it been?
They don't come as a set. You have to buy them separately, but you have to buy them as a pair.
Yeah, I get it.
Whoa, that doesn't make sense. You have to buy them
they're
separately.
They're matching.
But he said you can buy them separately.
Right,
and then
but
he said you have to buy them as a set.
You must buy them. If you're going to pair them, well, that doesn't make sense. If you're going to pair them, what's to prevent you from pairing one with another?
And you could, but you would then be running the risk of voiding your manufacturer warranty.
I'll guarantee you wouldn't void the warranty. If it came time that you needed a warranty, we could get it covered for you.
How much will a new oven cost?
Yeah. I mean, basically, what I'm looking for is just my next step because they've basically at this point just stopped responding.
Do you need to help him come up with a solution?
I'll definitely help Devin.
He needs to help you come up with a solution. He needs to talk some sense into them. D has a really good way of capsulizing things for people in charge. I'm serious. His talent, his superpower is capsulizing. No, that's important. Putting what we call a handle on things. Mm-hmm. Bo's super talent is getting through the technology and saying, here's a workaround. Deputy Doc's super talent is he just goes on and on and on with his research and he breaks them down. And then we have Deputy Chopper's super talent is being Jeopardy Chopper. He's obnoxious. People don't want to deal with him, and that's in a good way. So we have all of these people. Deputy Dollar is very systematic and good with figures. I mean, we have good people here, and I think D should handle this for you. So I'm going to assign it to D. And Devin, I really think we can help you. I do. I mean, this does not sound like Home Depot to me. Hey, Kachina, we used to have a Home Depot angel. Do we still have a Home Depot angel?
You know, I believe that person has left. I don't know if Suzanne has acquired somebody else, though.
Okay. Maybe when D talks to them, he can figure out somebody who has a pulse and a brain. We need both of them, a pulse and a brain. Okay. Oh, I'm way due for this break, right? 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. K&H Home Solutions. Remember, K&H Painting Pros as well. So they have a 65-year heritage, now adding painting. KHWindows.com.
This is Denver's Talk Station with Tom Martino now. Michael Brown tomorrow morning at 6:30 KHOW Denver. Now, impact traffic.
Yeah, looking pretty good for us on the highways. Pena is running a little heavy coming out of the airport from E470 and heading all the way back on to I-70. Of course, I-70 just east of Pena. We're still seeing some slight delays at times. A lot of construction work in through there. It does bunch up traffic. I-25 at the posted speed limit, 10 minutes between downtown and the tech center. From downtown north to 120th, just over 10 minutes on your drive time. There should be wrapping up on one accident down on Santa Fe, northbound at Florida. That has some backups there. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's.
Okay, you're up.
Hey, Fix It 24/7. They will do a complete refurbishment of your furnace. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. For the guaranteed lowest price ever. And that means disassembling your furnace and cleaning each nook and cranny and each part and reassembling, inspecting, and tuning it so you have a no breakdown guarantee for the winter for just $39. That's coffee money. You should get it done. $39. And that's for those who haven't had it done because they want to show you what they can do for you. Go to fixmyhome.com. Book now for this incredible offer. Guaranteed lowest price for a complete refurbishment. That's Fix It 24/7. Fixmyhome.com. Book now. Integra Insurance. Now, this is another one. You'll have the guaranteed lowest price you'll pay for health insurance. Yes, you will. You use Integra Insurance, and they will find the best plan for you, better than you can ever do for yourself, because they're licensed professionals, and they know the exchange, they know off the exchange, they know Medicare supplements, they know Medicare Advantage, they know regular individual plans, they know where the subsidies are. You need to call Integra Insurance. My experts that I use, you should use them too. Call them during open enrollment, 303-466-5500. Open enrollment is a limited time. IntegraInsurance.com, 303-466-5500.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Shannon.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're back. I didn't hear you before. Okay.
I never left.
He was asking questions with the.
Literally,
he was asking questions along with you about the stove.
Before. Just stop.
What do you mean before?
Leave me alone.
I'm saying during the
Leave
last
me
call,
alone, or
he was
you're going to
involved-
be in my lawsuit. I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not going to warn you again. You're going to be in my lawsuit.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, did you know that was Mark's voice? Who did you think it was? That's all I'm saying.
No, I didn't.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, I did. I'm
spacey,
brother. I'm spacey.
God, Kevin.
That's one way to put it.
Kevin Spacey. I feel like a young boy. That one over there.
Oh, that's funny.
Thank you.
You're funny, actually.
Thank you.
I will admit that you are funny sometimes.
It's a burden I do not carry lightly. You know that.
You hit this break pretty good.
Thank you. See, Mark, he's a kind man.
Don't let that get out, though.
So what's the point of saying it that way, Mark? You hit this break pretty good. That's funny.
Shut up.
Well, because it's 11:44. You actually hit it early.
If I so much as break a nail punching you, I'm going to be pissed.
What?
He
You
still
did
needs
great.
to take the break that's scheduled for now.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. He missed the 11:30?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
he didn't miss it.
okay.
He's in it now.
Tom, I'm taking it back. You did not do good on that break.
There you go. Golly.
Holy shit. I was
Let the
like, I
break-
looked down. I was like, damn, he hit it right on time. Maybe even 30 seconds early.
It was technically 9 minutes late.
You bastards. Why are you all getting on my case right now? I am going to have a hissy fit.
Well, there's no reason to praise you for.
Well, if he wants to praise me, let it go.
But I don't want false praise. Is the worst thing for somebody is hope. I don't want anybody to have hope. That's my deal.
You're funny.
Hey, besides, Mark, government shutdown, there will be delays.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you. I love Dee's point. Haven't noticed. All right, come on back.
Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Okay, so I went a little overtime, so we're going to have to take a break soon, but not before I bring up some of my emails and texts and all that crap that we've had. Bottom line, okay, let me get to this one. I love these. Tom, my mechanic says, and I want to see what Mark says about this one, okay? I'm going to give it a little soap opera music because I love the way these guys write to me as if it's a soap opera. Rarely here we go. Tom, my mechanic says he won't release my car until I pay for repairs. He didn't replace the timing belt and water pump after I just asked for an estimate. Or he replaced it after I just asked for an estimate. Now he's charging me $1,200. He says he'll start storage fees tomorrow. What can I do? Mark? What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I feel like we're missing a lot. So he never signed anything, never authorized anything.
He asked for an estimate, and the guy went ahead and did it for $1,200. And actually, that's not a bad price for the timing belt and the water pump, don't you think?
Yeah, but if he didn't authorize it, the shop simply can't do that. So I don't quite understand.
But he won't release the car either. So it's going
then what's the name of the shop? Let's call over to the shop.
Okay.
And explain to them what the rules are.
Let me write back to him and find the name of the shop, sir. We need to know the shop. I will write back to him. I'm writing back to him during the break. And then we will call. Here's the deal. According to the Automobile Repair Act, they have to give you an estimate if repairs are going to be more than $100. Okay, they just have to do it, and they can go to 125. I mean, they can actually go 25% more, but they have to give you an estimate in writing. And you don't even have to request it. They just can't do repairs. If you drop the car off after hours or have it towed in, they're excluded from the Auto Repair Act. But they do have to give you an estimate. But technically, I don't think he's going to get the things free. I mean, what would he have done anyway if they told him, hey, you need a timing belt and you need a water pump? Would he have not done it? I mean,
I don't know if he would have done it or not, but they have to have authorization. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
how
and
else
so you had a shop. Were they pretty strict about that?
Well, I never got myself into that bind, so I would assume they are, but I don't know. I mean, why would you take the risk of a shop as a shop and do that? It makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. I think because they thought, listen, he needs the stuff. I'm going to give him a good deal. I'm going to get it fixed. Anyway, we have more coming up on the Troubleshooter Show. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255.
Yep.
Now, impact traffic.
Yeah, looking pretty good for us on the highways. Penny is running a little heavy coming out of the airport from E470 and heading all the way back onto I-70. Of course, I-70 just east of Penny. We're still seeing some slight delays at times. A lot of construction work in through there. It does bunch up traffic. I-25 at the posted speed limit, 10 minutes between downtown and the tech center. From downtown north to 120th, just over 10 minutes on your drive time. There should be wrapping up on one accident down on Santa Fe, northbound at Florida. That has some backups there. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. New at Lowe's, Pro Block Quick Dry Primer. Expertly manufactured by Sherwin-Williams. Engineered for pros to dry fast, block stains, and go on smooth for virtually flawless results. Available now in oil and water-based. Grab yours today at Lowe's.
Hey, I am happy to introduce U.S. Mortgages to my show. They're great people, and I love being part of U.S. Mortgages. They are a broker that go out and shop the market for you to find you the best deal. And they say you will get the guaranteed lowest prices with them. And right now, you can get a 5-year fixed mortgage right now for 5 years to wait for things to cool off. And you can get that for as little as $4.99 or below. Think about that. They're 30 years strong, U.S. Mortgages. I know David Szymanski, the owner, and you will love it. USMLoan.com. USMLoan.com. That's U.S. Mortgages.
Get your tickets. Get them right now. We got a free movie coming up. You're going to love it. It's called The Baby Boomer Dilemma. Suzanne and I are going to be out there. It's AMC 16 Southlands. It's right there in Aurora. Tickets are complimentary. Concessions, popcorn, the whole deal. But I'll make this simple. Check out the movie The Baby Boomer Dilemma. Google it right now. Watch the trailer. Really important stuff about the government, Social Security, retirement. Go to mymoneymovie.com. Get signed up today. Limited seats. mymoneymovie.com.
Right on. Whee!
Hey, you know what? I'm going to have to talk about this a little more. That was supposed to be a 1 minute. I did 30 seconds. So,
whoa, you did. I bet you did easily a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine. If I did, that's great.
Well, and is it really a 30?
Yeah, no,
I could have sworn I looked at it.
No, it's a 1 minute.
Oh, suck a dweezil. I'm sorry, I wrote the wrong thing.
But did I probably do a minute?
Look at it for real, Shannon.
Hang on, I'll take a peek.
Thanks.
I'm curious. I think you did. Let's guess. I'm going to guess 56 seconds.
Hang on. I got to...
40, between 48 and 56.
Where the hell's my mouse? Hang on.
And don't you lie, Shannon.
No, I just can't find the mouse on the screen. Where the hell?
Get a cat.
That's funny. Or better glasses, I suppose. Well, I was just trying. I got to measure this. Hang on. Let's see how long.
I can't think how many spots or weeks this is.
Hey, Mark, what was your guess?
Between 47 and 56.
Well, that's a pretty wide range, but 54.
Thank you.
So, Tom, thank you. I'm sorry I miswrote that. That is entirely my fault. My incompetence
is never.
My incompetence knows no bounds.
Jeez.
What?
That's why CU's having a tough season.
Like I'm down there catch and throw and running, or as we heard once accidentally on the air, piss pass cunt contest. I mean the piss pass. The goddamn it, the bus piss. Fuck. Actual thing said on the air once.
That would be good.
It was funny.
I don't recall being there.
Nope. And we're back to the field with the field. Shoot a poodle. Man, I think the East Coast's about to fall apart. It sure would be nice to flip New Jersey.
Mark, how did you know that? Did you just guess?
What, Tom?
How much time I used.
Oh, I got it. I just seriously have a good feel. I can finish my own spots without looking, and I know right about where I was.
Cool.
Cops used to.
Very proud of you.
Part of
kind of a
police roadside
shitty,
sobriety once upon a time. I wonder if Chopper can speak to this. Roadside sobriety tests sometimes were, tell me when 30 seconds are up and you can't count. You're certainly not out loud. And your perception's messed up, so you get it wrong. But man, I always joked, I'll always know how long 30 seconds are. It would end with me saying, use as directed. Because I know how long a 30 is. Oh crap, here we come.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Oh, no, you're not going to believe. This guy texted me. You're not going to believe who the auto guy was. Mark, you're just not going to believe it.
Well, there's only one guy that texts you all the time.
Well, anyway. No, I'm talking about...
Manny? Is it Manny?
No, the auto guy.
Manny.
No, not the auto guy. What I meant was that problem that I told you about with the getting the stuff done. It was Jeff Jolliffe. So, here's what's going to happen.
He should feel lucky.
He's not going to. Well, hold on. I'll bet you he can't get his car back. I'll bet you. I'm not even sure he did the repairs. But by the way, since we talked about the Auto Repair Act, here's what it says. Before repairs can be, and Mark ran shops, he knows this. Before repairs can be performed, I want consumers to know, though, the repair facility must obtain written consent from the customer that no repair shall be performed unless the facility obtains this. And the facility must provide an estimate. If the total cost of repairs, let's see, I'm trying to find the amount, though, Mark. I can't find the amount in this. Oh, okay. It says if unauthorized work is done, the law limits how much the facility may charge. They may only charge 10% or $25 more than the estimate. Yeah, but what happens, Mark? What is the limit they have if they don't get an estimate? I can't find that in this summary. Do you know what it is offhand?
Well, there's a waiver for vehicles that are either towed in or left after hours, and it's capped at $100.
Okay, so 125.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. So if they do work without consent, they're limited to $100 plus or minus. They can go plus 25%. So as I'm reading this, it's Go ahead. It's $125.
We'd have envelopes. We'd have envelopes for that, so people would drop their car off, put the keys in the envelope, put it through the slot in the door, and on the envelope they would put down what's there, and by signing the bottom, that was authorizing the repairs that were listed above up to whatever dollar amount.
Okay, so it's really important, though, people, that you insist on a written repair, but you must have a written repair, or they really can't do any repairs more than a certain amount. It says if it's left off, it's $100 in repairs. But Mark, actually, to be honest with you, if you drop your car off in person, there is no minimum amount they can do that I can see here. So you can't
that's correct. But usually you're signing an invoice right there when you drop it off.
Okay.
Or a work order.
We have more coming up on the
authorizes
Troubleshooter Show. Stick around, 303-713-TALK.
Awesome.
No, you're awesome.
No, you're awesome. We're all awesome.
We're all awesome. I hate this time of month. Yeah, go ahead. Guess why? No, I'm not on the rag.
I must have eaten some
I
over
gotta
the
do
weekend
all
and
my-
caused a little trouble down
my
there. So
billing.
you never know. Could mean different things for different people.
Different strokes for different folks, right?
It is weird.
What is weird?
The people with their different strokes.
Different folks. Cause the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of needs. And along come two, they got nothing but the genes.
My God, does he know that whole thing or what?
I do.
One of the few times I've worn a black armband after somebody dies was Dana Plateau, because there, but for the spite of God go I could have been robbing a Blockbuster and dying in a swimming pool. Man, that could have been me in a heartbeat.
You know, that was a day after she was on Stern and he called her out for being fucked up.
I'll come and get you. Thanks. Bye.
Oh, is he delivering food for you?
Yeah. If you want to, but I'm not sure that's necessary, actually, to be honest with you.
It's more fun for Barry.
See, this is ridiculous. This guy sent pictures of the damage to his car, but that's it. It's ridiculous. Just crazy.
Oh, that's okay. I always said it's me. I can sit like that. Well, I can't sit behind the room.
That's right.
No, that's no trouble at all. I actually prefer that under the table anyway.
Barry. Barry. Sit down draft from him.
Did I hear Mark? So no, I heard it on the show. I thought I heard it like coming through there.
Yeah.
Barry, sit down.
He is not there today.
Okay.
He is not there. Where are you? Hello, Barry.
It's cute that you think anybody listens.
Hello.
I think it's Mark.
It's definitely
This is the ghost of Christmas past.
the ghost of
Yeah.
future.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, he did. Coleman worked as a security guard in a mall, and he also worked at Caboose Hobbies on Broadway. That is right. Talk about getting fucked. His parents took like every nickel he made, that poor bastard.
I love Caboose Hobbies. Who worked at Caboose Hobbies? Shannon?
Gary Coleman.
Oh, he did? The actor?
Yep.
I did not. He must have been a train freak.
Horrible story. If you ever watched that, I think it was a Netflix special. It's horrible.
I knew he lived in town.
I only hear it when I'm driving. But I hear a fair amount.
I think in the mall he actually worked at an arcade.
I'll be damned.
Can you imagine being known everywhere you go and having like $8 in your pocket?
Now, who took him? His manager or his parents?
His parents for sure. I don't know about the manager and his wife.
Oh.
He had a pretty crazy wife at one point. In fact, I think he died while they were in the middle of a bad breakup, but I haven't seen that for a while.
Yeah. My crazy wife? Yeah. Lesbian prostitute bank robber?
Yeah. Oh, I just had an hour. Did she bring home bacon? Oh, I told her. I was so ticked off.
We weren't together at that time. But some of the money was supposed to be spent.
Oh, I was having a...
What is that?
I think that's coming from you, Mark.
Mark, your buzz is back.
Go outside and flip the breakers.
Oh, it's not you.
Let me disconnect.
Nope, it's Tom.
It's Tom.
Tom, Kip pushed the button.
Tom. Shit, Mark's Comrex did that same.
Oh my
Tom.
God. I'll text him. I'll call him actually.
You better call him.
Jeez. I thought it was mine.
Okay. Oh.
Come on, look at your
yeah.
phone.
Why?
He just called to see if you got...
Look at your phone.
Want me to call Dimitri?
Try Dimitri. I'm letting Tom's ring.
All right, I'll call him.
I didn't want to talk to him.
Exactly, yeah.
He's not looking.
Yeah, I'll call Dimitri right now.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, dude, you're fucking... You're something's fucked up. We can't hear you. It's making a buzz.
What's the buzz?
All right, I got him.
Did you get through to him?
I did. I don't know if he knows what's going on.
He didn't touch anything.
Oh, shit.
He didn't touch anything.
Just for a couple minutes,